Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho! It's a terrific Tuesday. We're one day away from Barbie. Are you excited? I know I'm getting a lot of guff about that, and I deserve it. I'm not actually excited to see the film, and I couldn't care less, but it does look like I'm right, and that this is going to be the feminist, fantastic film that nobody wanted. So it is what it is. But hey, we got lots to talk about. 16, 17 stories and all, not to mention a little bonus time tacked on to the end. I think you'll enjoy that. We also have, let's see, the Tuesday tirade coming up a bit later. And then I'll be hanging out with Mr. H on the H cast, which should be fabulous. What else is going on? Woo! Well, you guys, I want to say hi to each and every one of you. To those of you watching on Rumble, Odysee, Twitter, YouTube, Minds, Getter, hit the fire button, thumbs up button, whatever button says that you like what you're seeing, and I would appreciate that. I do appreciate the messages that I get post-show as well. So if you're watching on the replay, comment and kick this up in the algorithm. Lots of videos to release today. I think I recorded a bunch. We'll see. I think there's 2 out already. Hopefully you get a chance to check those out. And I am the featured channel of the day for the Fandom Collective, otherwise known as Rise Together. So I'm grateful for that. And with that, let's say hi to all of you. Lots of you out there in the chat. We'll start first with an amazing set of super chats, $15 each. Thank you, Philip M. Very generous indeed, saying, they say unto him, Master, this woman has taken in adultery in the very act. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned, but what sayest thou? So when they continued asking him, he lifted himself up and said unto them, he that is without sin among you, let him cast a stone at her. That's from John. And it is an interesting thing. It really is. He who is without sin. Gives you something to think about. Thank you, Philip, for that. We've got Captain Fandom Nerd saying good morning. We've got Liger fan in the house. Joseph Dredd is here. There's SFX 314, Sabretooth Raptor. Morgan King thinks I have 4 double espressos before the stream. I just have a cup of coffee or 2. Let's just be fair. Griffin is here, giving us a 55th birthday. That's right. July 18th, the Intel Corporation was founded in Santa Clara, California by Andrew Grove. I bet you he would be very disappointed in what is around us today. He might still be with us. I don't know. But I know this. Hank V is with us and is very surprised that the dwarfs stole they're magical creatures now. They stole my look. I'm not surprised. Mephisto's movie reviews is here. There's Josiah Robinson, Stygian Dogs. We got Canadian Spider-Man here. Good to see you. Wombat Cap. Let's see who else rolled in the door. Oh, I think Randall Orser is here. We've got the irate specialist here. And Rogue Thinker is here. What's going on? Black Saber is here. What's up, Black Saber? We got Professor Etienne. What's going on? Mr. H was talking about a new movie coming out September 29th called The Creator. The budget for that is very low, $86 million. I imagine we'll talk about that on the H-Cast today. I'm with them. I think it looks ridiculous. I saw the trailer for it in theaters very recently. I think of the last film I went to go see, Mission Impossible 7. So there you go. Einen schönen Dienstag allen. An allen. Yeah, there's a little German for you. Good morning to you, 11 Alpha. We've got the Time Prophet. There you are. CAC 44. Lost Son of King is here. Good to see you. And Dave G Sound. We have to say hello to Tender Warrior 68 and Gao. All right. Who else rolled in the door? DS Ford is here. We've got Al Humphreys checking in from across the pond. Greetings to my UK friends. Final Monkey is here. Let's see. I got a tipping barn. Who else rolled in the door? Oh, DJ Ronnie G. Scott Cook. Scott Cook checking this. Brahmable. Barney Fife is here with his one bullet. The lovely Six is here. Pops. Master Sidearms. All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 16-minute daily, 6-minute daily. No, we're just going to go long today. It's a wonderful Tuesday. We get bonus time, and I get all excited about that because there's stuff to talk about, including the 16 or 17 stories we're going to do now. Which, let's start here. Barbenheimer fever. That's right. Why this is a thing, I don't know, but this is a scam, and it apparently is permeating the marketplace. Barbenheimer fever is, going to make it so that these two films perform-ish. They didn't have the opportunity to get a lot of promotion from their stars because strikes. I've got a video on that. And, so we'll see if this is an effective way to market. I know a lot of influencers are... they're going to be in trouble. In fact, I've got a video coming out about on that as well. But SAG-AFTRA says companies wouldn't meaningfully engage on key issues leading up to the strike. Well, no, they didn't engage with the writers. They certainly aren't going to engage with the adult pretenders. In fact, the reason that they didn't is because they already knew what was going to be, the sticking points, which were wage increases and streamer revenue sharing, because they won't reveal anything about that. I've got a video coming up about that tomorrow. We got Yellowstone going to fill the gaps because that's what they're going to have to do. These studios are going to have to fill the gaps on all of their properties, whether it be linear distribution or streaming channels. So you're going to see Yellowstone being aired on CBS. You're going to see a reworked fall schedule for the entire network along with their Paramount Plus stuff. Lots of reality shows coming. Speaking of a reality show, here's one that could be out there. Britney Spears is joining will.i.am on a new single. Together, they're going to be calling it Mind Your Business. That's right. Mind Your Business. Speaking of minding your business, Jesse Waters' mom talked to him before the show saying, don't tumble into any conspiracy rabbit holes. Wow. Of course, his mother is a raging leftist, but hey, it is what it is. I imagine that Tucker Carlson's spot will continue to lose viewership, even though I actually think Jesse Waters is an interesting guy. Sophia Vergara and Joe Manganiello, they're done. 7 years in, and they call it off. So they tied the knot in 2015 in Florida, and, they're doing the same real soon. They released a joint statement yesterday saying their time was up. Kind of a bummer, to be fair. Peacock is raising their prices. Whoa, why would they do that? Well, because they need money. And they've been running at a deficit for a while, even with their ad revenue that's coming in on their streaming platform. But they're not the only one. This German company, ProSiebenSat.1, they're laying off 400 employees because they acquired Join, which was a streaming service. And so bye, anybody that's a redundancy. This is going to be the norm. Workforce reductions across the board, limiting of material. You're gonna have a lot of these types of situations. Meta is facing $100,000 a day fine in Norway because they will not comply with privacy concerns about tracking their users to use targeted advertising. This could get even more expensive. Norway ain't playing. I wish we would play hardball like this, but we don't. Our government's willing to, give away your privacy for nothing. So Meta is already losing usage numbers on Threads. Raise your hand if you're surprised about this. Yeah, I'm not either. But there is massive declining usage, whatever you want to call it over there, which is actually leading to them putting in their own rate limits for their service. The Zuck is optimistic about the platform. I don't know why, because people are running away from it quickly. Speaking of run away from things, the Romanian court rules that Mr. Tate is still going to remain under house arrest, despite the fact that they really have no case in what they're accusing him of. This is going to go on for a while because the elites don't know what to do with this guy. It would be too noisy for him to leave this world. Let's just put it that way. Stock market today is mixed, of course. We've got earnings reports coming up. None of them look like they're going to be very good, particularly in the entertainment side of things. I cannot wait until August, I think 8th or 9th for Disney. That one's going to be calamitous. Speaking of calamitous, China's Evergrande is sitting on about $340 billion in debt just from 2022. And they're doomed. And do you know who's a huge holder of this particular entity in China? BlackRock. Yeah, a lot of these big guys are bad investments. There's a bill in France that they're voting on today that they're going to tap everybody's phones to find out where they are. So that doesn't seem good. And finally, Princess Diana's sweater, the black sheep sweater, is up for auction. And it looks like it could go for at least $50K or more. It is rather iconic and kind of, denoted just how she felt in the royal family. Kind of a bummer, but hey, it's up for grabs. On that note, don't go anywhere because we've got bonus time. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And hopefully, you stick around. That's right. Lord Shax over on Rumble says bonus time. That's right. Bonus time is coming. We're going to have it today. Very excited about it. Let's see. For those of you who are sticking around, I appreciate it. I want to say thanks again to Philip M. for the very generous super chats this morning and all the inspiration that he gives us all the time. And if you wouldn't mind, do send your positive thoughts, your prayers, if you do so, to Philip M., who is coming up on major surgery in the next week or so. So I'm always worried about all of you guys because I love you. And you mean the world to me. You truly, truly do. Master Sidearms. Yes, I have brushalicious hair. Barbie used to come with a brush. Well, some of them did. Let's see. Who else is here? Spaceship Vampire's here. Rod Thunderheart is here. And all of my members. Thank you for your support, guys. Stick around. Bonus time starts now. Hello, everybody. It's bonus time. Hello. That's right. For those of you watching on Twitter, Rumble, and Odysee, do the thing. Do the thing. It would be great. And for those of you watching on YouTube, thanks. Thanks for being here. We got over 100 of you between all the platforms right now, so that's pretty cool. We also have some very generous folks in the chat, which I appreciate. Rock the Casbah. Shawty don't like it. Rock the Casbah. Adam is here. What's going on, Adam? Good to see you. Das Wulfen is here. Hail the culture's weave. That's right. Worship the hair. Trinoculus P is in the house. We've got Commander and Striker of Shadow. Admiral Teague is here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. We were up late last night on the Comics Division's channel. We got Southern Belle. What's going on? There's Channel Surf. There's Fat Elvis. Look at you guys. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Let's see. Who else popped in the door? Your Muslim uncle is here. Assalamu alaikum, my friend. Master Sidearm says, I find it funny that Fran is at a press conference looking all frumpish with no makeup and such. Meanwhile, if that was an award show, she'd be dressed to the nines. Another Imagine moment for me. Well, I think actually she had another one just prior to the actual strike taking place. She was caught shopping at one of those crazy expensive places, spending like a ton of money on some clothing and bags and things. So anytime I see those kinds of things, I'm taken aback in an entirely different way. I'm turned off by Hollywood. I think a lot of us are now. We know too much about these people because they share too much about themselves and what they think. And what they think is not, it doesn't convey a whole lot of smarts there. I'm going to be nice. Coffee. All right. But thank you for that. And we got Makes you think about what the alternative to Mary not claiming that was an immaculate conception. There's a lot of things going on in a conversation there, but I'm not getting there. I'm not going there. I'm not talking about that because I thought the passage was wonderful. Forbidden Ruin is in the house. We got Real Wade Nation here as well. Growing, you're growing. And Maestro Chi is here. Good to see you. Oh, my goodness. It's warm. It's been getting warm across the globe. Not like they are saying it, but, it's summer for a lot of us. So there you are. Schmalix, what's going on? Hey, SP4H is here. What's going on? We got Awesome One in the house. One of my longest time viewers, like very early on, subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate that. I really do. The fact that you've been here for so long. We got Carlos Alfredo Lopez. Good, great to see you. There's Nearsighted Cyclops in the house. We got some super things like Magitek Mag sent me my favorite little Shiba Inu dog. Thank you for that. Darius Munchausen sent me a box of popcorn. Thank you for that, my friend. We've got a few other things happening here. Not a box of popcorn. Excuse me, a cup of coffee. Yeah, indeed. DJ Ronnie G, who's been a member for a month, says kilometer stone chat. That's right. Welcome to the 1 month period. 6 is in the chat. 6 does all the lovely things. Make sure I don't miss stuff. I appreciate 6 so much. We got Dempsey, the drunken poet here. Jacob Ironside is in the house. We got Ram Bam 3000 as well. Al Humphreys sends me a super sticker. It's a thumbs up pair for £3 sterling. That's proper money. Thank you, Al. Yeah, it's very generous of all of you. And there's Southern Belle for $2 saying, CC, part on the side looks voluminous and shiny. Well, thank you. What I really need to do is get some better key lights for the green screen so that I don't end up with all the weirdness that's going on right now. But anyway, I appreciate the support. I'm getting close to donation time, guys. Just a few months away, and I'll be donating my hair once again. Right around my birthday, I think, in November. So we'll be excited about that. Oh, what else is happening? Many things. Many things. The sweater thing I thought was an interesting add-in and oddity. It's been in the news for a couple of days that was going to happen, and I wanted to wait until I figured it would actually be happening imminently. The conversation around threads is an interesting one. I've found that this performed and did exactly what I expected, just like Mastodon and the other also rans for Twitter. Blue Sky, which is Jack Dorsey's new thing. Of course, he's replacing a blue bird with Blue Sky. But the only thing that's going to allow you to speak your mind is going to be Twitter. And let me tell you, people want to be able to speak their mind. Unlimited Power and Saltzilla are here. ActionCom is here. Great to see you. Get a rear projection screen. Practical effects all the way, baby. Indeed. Yeah, I could certainly do that. That'd be a lot of fun, right? Hey, the lovely Sherry is here. Good to see her. Oh, gosh, he's already talking about his birthday. Last year, it was Culture's birthday season, not just a day. You could be backstage. You're a producer on the show. It's fine. It's fine. 6 used to love me. Now she's just mean to me. She's my producer, one of them. And she's just mean. Just mean. Mean. Sander Hammerschlag says, dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Soon it will be Culture Month, and there will be a requirement for us to update our profile pics on Facebook. Smilex, that's not a half bad idea. I'm going to sponsor Culture Month. Mexican Iron Man says, coming soon, High Rollers 5-hour live stream. No, this weekend we're going to have a members stream. I'm looking forward to that. I hope you are too, Mexican Iron Man. You are. You are a high roller. Dark Shadow Logan, who's been here for a long time as well. Great to see you, my friend. No, a live stream, not a life stream. Proof of life, maybe. I am alive. Let's see. Yaknomino! It's not. You've been here pretty recently, but it's good to see you. You guys have been here a long time. I appreciate it all. Magitech Mags is flirting with Mikey. Mags, I think, is like flirting with, let's see, you got Mike, Mexican Iron Man, you got Mr. Tickle Trunk. I think there's like a whole like crowd of dudes that are just hovering around Magitech Mag. She's magnetic like that. So there you are. We got Hojo in the house. What's up, culture? I just had my second comic book signing. Yes. And they put copies in the store. That's fantastic, my friend. Bucket list item achieved. Right next to My Little Pony, baby. Well, there you go. At least you're on the shelf, man. I appreciate that, Hojo. Well done. It's true. Oh, boy. Horseradish Power's like, I'm alive. Everything else is negotiable. Sounds like a business deal to me. Since only a tiny fraction of the Screen Actors Guild make the bulk of the money, shouldn't it all be pooled and distributed among all actors in the name of equity? There's somebody who may have come out of the industry and thinks like a collectivist, or which is what they try to portray themselves as, but they're not. They're not. You have a group of elite like any other group of humans right now, and the group of plebes or plebs, however you want to say that word. And yeah. Culture, WTF? Well, I'm not wrong. There's a crowd of guys that follow the lovely Sherry around all the time, which is smart because otherwise she probably goes stabby on you. She's vicious on the memes. Holy cow! Snakes and funerals, magnetic indeed. There you are. That's right. It's that bubbliness. It's that magnetic smile. All kinds of things. Space Dave 2000, listening while at work. Well, okay. Just don't make an error like math stuff. But I appreciate it. Actually, I listen to YouTube all day long when I'm not doing this and I'm actually doing my like real work. I'm listening to other people. Like I was listening to Yellow Flash this morning. So, gosh, everybody's just. I'm telling you now, this Barbie movie, this Barbenheimer thing that we were talking about. Grace Randolph tipped her audience off, if you were paying attention, to just how feminist this film really is. And look, I'm going in with as open a mind as possible now, but the more I hear about this thing, and the more it confirms what all the actors have been saying, that's a problem. That's a real problem. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that this isn't expected, because it is. But if you look at the article that's being cited today, I mean, you can see that Grace Randolph says Barbie declared a super feminist film by film critic and YouTuber Grace Randolph. I don't know if that's the headline that Mattel wants out there. I really don't. Daniel Nolan, for a member for 2 months, thank you for that, says, like Transformers, Barbie movie needs to sell toys. It does. How is this going to sell toys? If you're appealing to a bunch of people who have, you have a group of collectors for sure, but I don't see how appealing to this fractional minority of radicals is going to yield sales. And if Mattel let them do this with their product, would you suspect that they would lose money? I think I mentioned that was a real possibility. Imagine having the Bud Light effect hit you because of a film that you put your toy in, right? So you get Bud Lighted and you lose 20. Let's just say it's conservatively, not 30% like Bud Light, but you lose 25% of your audience. Mattel's a $5 billion a year company. You lose 25% of your audience. You're losing $400 million. Why that much? Well, because the Barbie stuff is 1/3 of that $5 billion. Can you lose $400 million? No. No. Dumb business. Magitech Mags for $2 says you secretly simp for the Barbie movie. No, but I am going to see it at the beach party, the beach bash, whatever it's being marketed as. But I'm going to that thing on tomorrow early evening, right? And I am immediately going to come back, record a review to camera, and Grant can release it whenever he wants. You will get my unfettered opinion fresh out of the theater. Probably some imagery as well. So for another $2, Magitech Max, thank you, Max, says, oh, the terrible shipping web you weave. Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm not shipping anything. Southern Belle for $2 says, culture commercial, my Barbie and me. Really? All right. I thought I played up everything last night, did a good job, but now I'm just going to be mocked for it. We've got Magitech Mags for $2 saying the Barbie and the Weave. Well, there you go. Oh, look, my job is to entertain. I hope that I do a good job. I really do. And of course, we've got a new member here, Space Dave 2000. Space Dave 2000 joins us as a YouTube member. Thank you for that, Space Dave. You guys are killing it. Yeah. 6 wants an air fryer. Okay. Fair enough. Ah, my goodness. Mags is trying to sponsor the show along with Philip M today. Says, for $2, I'm a weavy girl in a hairy world. There you go. Look, I guarantee you Grant's going to cook up something special to make me look silly tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, get back to the article real quick, and thank you for all the super chats, guys. In fact, you know what? I haven't played a clip because you're incredible. Thank you all. Thank you all for the.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
To be fair, Master Sidearms knows me. The Culture Dream House, formerly the house from 13 Ghosts, which I still think is a great movie. Tony Shalhoub was good in that. The guy that played Shaggy. I always forget his name. He was Serial Killer and Hackers. He's really good. Oh man, it'll come to me in a minute, or one of you guys will remember that, guys. Anyway, your host, Mexican Iron Man, will gladly walk you around the place, showing you the different places he wants Culture Casino to experience. Hey, sounds good to me. Wow, Mikey's going to steal that. You know that's going to happen, Master Sidearms. You know. Action Com's like, my gosh, we got air fryer cultists in here. They work. Work. Uh-oh. 6 is like, you've all convinced me. I'm buying one. Hey, it works. Irate specialist. This is what I had for breakfast. Good guess. 2 cups of coffee. Oh my goodness, the generosity continues. Our good friend Space Dave 2000 just donates. This is amazing, Space Dave. Donates 5 Culture Casino memberships. To all of those getting a fresh membership, welcome. That includes Hojo, Philip Gaming, Fat Elvis, and Yek Nomano. Well, Southern Bell's got gifted on too. Well, we'll be having a member stream this weekend. I hope you all will attend. We might do back-to-back member streams. We might do a private one for members, and we might do a high rollers one right afterwards. Because hey, I don't need to sleep or rest or eat or anything, apparently. Cyber Chud's in the house. Good to see you. I have a frying pan. That works. Monkey Jeebus says, I will not watch Barbie. Isn't it just ripping off the Lego movie? We will see, and probably. I'll know more, I promise. I will tell you. Southern Belle kicks in $2. Thank you. Shipping. Barbie Weave or Weave B? I don't know. You know, the boss kind of... I'm not going into it. We've got a tipping barn. What's going on? A tipping barn. A tipping barn sending a member chat. Member chat. For some reason, I clicked in the wrong place. So there we go. Member chat saying, hair as old as time. Beauty and the Weave. Beauty and the Weave. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, back to the article. Sorry, we'll get to you guys in just a second. Barbie declared a super feminist film, blah, blah, blah. By the way, is anybody surprised? No. The upcoming Barbie film was declared a super feminist film by film critic, scooper, and YouTuber Grace Randolph. Look at the world map there. Ba-ba-da-ba. I imagine it had to be changed because certain countries were irritated. Barbie star Simu Liu film says film puts the final nail in the coffin of the very heteronormative idea of what gender is. Yeah, that's that. I reported on that story. Not great. Randolph shared her opinion on the film after viewing a screening at the Warner Brothers Discovery Screening Room. Barbie's one of the greatest films I've ever seen. It's super fun, super feminist, and I could watch it on a loop. I bet you could, Grace. She added, to see so much of what I think and feel captured in a movie was incredible. Well, that explains it. That explains it. That explains everything she says. Ideologues. When asked if a 6-year-old can see the film, Randolph replied, I don't know if they would enjoy it. It's like the Truman Show. Uh-oh. Interestingly, Randolph's comments come in the wake of Margot Robbie confirming the film is for children. No, it isn't. It really, really isn't. It's targeted for women between, and I'm going to keep saying this, 35 and 75. And like I said, it's also going to be further whittled down to super radical people after the first weekend. So interestingly, Randolph's comments come in the wake of that. In an interview with Extra, Robbie and her co-star Ryan Gosling were asked, is this a kids movie or is it not a kids movie? It's not a kids movie. Look at the rating. This is such a thing people say when they do press for a movie. They're like, it's for everyone, but it was literally crafted to be for everyone. No, it wasn't. Greta Gerwig said from the beginning, this is a big pie and everyone is invited. And that's a really weird mixed metaphor. So in that way, it really is for everyone. And the comedy plays on so many different, I think she's trying to say levels. The whole movie plays on so many different. Okay, there you go. She just interrupted herself like I do. I mean, so much of it is so silly and absurd and ridiculous. And I think little kids in particular and people who care about, design. That would be guys. Guys care about design. Unless it's fashion design, then guys don't care. Like I said, women care about people and guys care about things. We'll see. You're going to be blown away by Barbie Land? We may be, but at the same time, we spend not a whole lot of time there from what I'm to gather. I think it spends too much time in the real world. I think it should have spent all of its time in Barbie Land, and it would have been a safer playground for them. But of course, you can see they're getting fingerprinted and after being arrested and all of those things, which I anticipate is just plumb dumb. It is what it is. It is what it is. I can't do anything about it. I'm going to go see it. Captain Fandom Nerd insists that I go see it. And I have a ticket to the Barbie Beach Party tomorrow. Barbie Beach Bash or whatever. Yeah. Let's see. Matthew Lillard. Thank you, guys. That's who it was. Shaggy. You guys are amazing. Sacre bleu, the deadly poke of Zorro. F. Murray Abram as a Vincent Price type villain was great in 13 Goes 2. Yes. What a great film. 13. I'm going to pull that out. I've got that on DVD. I'll have to pull that out and watch it. It's so good. Let's do butt to butt member streams. Okay, 6. You're the producer there. Cybertron culture. There you go. All right. Speaking of which, what else is here? Lots of folks. Culture. They want us to use less plastic. Then they bring out Barbie. Yeah. Yeah. Horny Alf, air fryers are just smaller convection ovens. Ovens, true. If you have an oven, it probably uses a convection or has a convection setting. Good ovens do. That's true. Retro Collective is here. Hail to you, Retro Collective. Mighty Orbots. What she scooping? I don't know. Poop. Look, to be fair, Grace Randolph will at times make some very accurate statements about films and television. But most of the time she comes off as a shill. And I think a lot of the objections that people have is that she doesn't come off always as genuine. And I think that bothers people. Dempsey's like, the word super feminist in marketing is box office poison. Yeah. So there you go. It does suck because I would have hoped that Barbie would have been a fun film. See, there are a lot of films that definitely were targeting, a more female centric audience, but that everybody could enjoy. Those kinds of films are good because they're an easy date film. I mean, guys will be like, you know what, it's fine. This is not going to be that, especially after the first weekend. And Yellow Flash in his video today, to give him all the credit in the world, because he and I think similarly on a lot of these things. This film is going to need word of mouth to get into a second weekend. The first weekend will be all right. It's going to open. So's Oppenheimer. The Barbenheimer thing's, for whatever reason, real. And that's all driven by influencers who now can't do anything other than fulfill the last of their contracts for promotion, according to the SAG-AFTRA, if they want to be a part of that guild or union. Which, again, I've got a video coming out about, which is going to be rather interesting. Oh, gosh, and the Haunted Mansion stuff. Oh, the 2 videos I've released so far today, if you get a chance to go watch them before we do the Tuesday tirade, please do. I think Captain Phantom Nerd is going to go live later, right after we're done here. Yeah. Can't even put in a map without ticking somebody off or tickling them. There you go, Yaknoma. There's bad takes and there's Grace Randolph takes. Again, I'm not going to take a shot. I don't like doing that. I don't like taking a shot at YouTubers or people in my sphere. But I do think that I think that there are times when she says genuine things that are thoughtful and accurate, and then there are times when you're just going, "Oh, please." I mean, in oftentimes there are things that she tries to tie an argument to that is illogical. The argument doesn't hold water, and it's easily provably false. So. I think somebody said that Snow White, or a version of Snow White, was put together by Gerwig. That wouldn't surprise me. Snow White will be trash based on everything that's come out about it. I don't deny that at all. Speaking of not denying things, Magitech bags for $5. She's trying to tell everybody that I showed off Barbies on Comic Stream last night. I did. They're not mine. Those were gifted to the household, and I'm currently trying to part with them. I think I'm going to send 2 of them to Anna, that Star Wars goal, and I'm going to send 2 of them or deliver 2 of them to Lorena Creole because they indicated an interest. And I am trying to part with stuff in my life. So it's quite possible I could give away collectibles going forward. And I have an awful lot of them. So Darius Munchausen for $2 says Culture Casino has big kin energy, aka Kenergy. Well, I feel that, except that I don't think Ken ever had long, awesome hair. But I could be wrong. Magitech Bags for another $5. Again, helping to sponsor today's show. She has been awfully incorrect and has made up stuff that wasn't even there. So take what she says with a grain of salt, i.e. her Frozen 2 review. Yeah, that was wackadoodle-doo. But again, sometimes people see things that don't appear readily apparent to the rest of us. Right? Or even Daryl. But if that's what you get out of a film, that's what you get out of a film. I mean, there's a certain amount of interpretation. And for all of those lovely super chats and for the gifted memberships and all that, I owe you a clip for all of you. So here you go.
I see you have money. Want to take me on a date?
Thank you very much, you guys. Hey, James is here. What's up? Oh, are you leaving, James? Okay, be safe. Thanks for being here. Hey, Davinia is here. What's going on? Davinia Duckworth. Let's see, who else is here? We got Death Angel's Shadow in the house. Oh, somebody remind me to reach out to Thomas. I need to talk to him. Worried about him. Mike Linux is here too. Good to see you. Izaj Melody is here. Says they should have let Aquafina write the Barbie movie. Yeah, probably. Grease is still one of my favorite films, even though I was probably not the target demographics as 11 Alpha. And that is my point, right? And I appreciated Moulin Rouge, right? And I'm one of the weird people who thought that William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet was good, right? The old set to modern music thing with Leonardo DiCaprio. But I probably wasn't the primary or target audience of any of those things, but I still appreciate them. I even enjoyed Devil Wears Prada, right? Hey, thank you, Shrek PMC. I do try to be a good guy. So yeah. Master Sidearms is trolling in the chat. I just saw it. I'm not highlighting it, but it's funny. CSM. I saw that in my sub feed. I saved it. I definitely will watch it. Well, there you go. Who else is here? TZ Burton's here. What's up? But I want, like you said, I want films to be good. I want them to go back to making good, broadly appealing films. And I want them to recognize that we don't want to be led down a primrose path to socialism and authoritarianism. All of the isms lead to one place, and that is a tyrannical singular entity. And I have no interest in that. That's not the kind of rule we signed up for in the United States. So there you are. Unlimited power says, and then there's John Campia takes. Well, John's married into a very powerful industry. His wife is a very powerful person. He has to carry the water on stuff. And sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong. He was awfully good over on Collider for a while. He said a lot of accurate things then, and now he's shifted. A lot of these people got broken because their worldview that they were being forced into by this tiny little club of people at the cocktail parties that they went. I think Gary does a better job of explaining this than I ever possibly could. But his worldview was shaped by this tiny little group of people, and they were all skewed very, very broadly one side of the equation, and they're all fine with tyrannical rule because they all believe that they'll be part of the tyrannical ruling party. I know it. I hate bringing it back to politics, but that's what all of this has been. If you make everything about politics, it can't be escaped. And so people don't want to deal with that. So they oftentimes just tune out, and I don't blame them. So it is what it is. TZ Burton dropped a hit the like button over on Odysee. Thank you for that. Death Angel Shadows. Okay, I gotta ask, but I probably know not an easy question. But what is up with that person? It seems like she's gone hardcore against Sound of Freedom. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Honestly, Death Angel Shadow, you'd have to ask that particular person. I've what's really weird is I've seen a couple, three people go really hard against the film, and I don't get it. I really don't. And I mean, do you really want to align yourself with the wackadoodle-doo lies of the mainstream? No. Specifically when it's completely inaccurate. I don't see a win there. Hey, what's up, Jeremy Swiggs? Been a minute. Hope you're doing good. I would rather rewatch 1999 House on Haunted Hill than 2023 Haunted Mansion. Well, let me tell you. Oh boy, Haunted Mansion is going to be an epic failure. I got a video on that. I don't know if it's released yet today or not, but that one will be good. I put together 5 videos yesterday. I don't usually do that. Usually like 2, maybe 3, because I don't want to crowd the field. You only get promoted so much on YouTube for whatever reason. Grant's really good usually about spacing things out, so I stay in the algorithm. So if you haven't had a chance to watch the 2 videos that are up live already, please do so because it will help. It will help. Pitch Black is an incredible film. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what you were. That's not what you were referencing, but it was a good film. I really enjoyed it. That's the kind of like thrilling horror thriller that I enjoy. That surprise kind of a thing. Psychological. Good horror is psychological. I want to be called out when I'm wrong. Like, for instance, if I was wrong about if Thor Love and Thunder was a success or not, I would admit to that. Yeah. I think as the revised budgets continue to come in from the various projects over at Lucasfilm and at Marvel, I think that whether or not something's a success is always somebody else's scorecard. So was it a success because a lot of people went to see the film, or was it a success because it earned a lot of money? To me, the scorecard's pretty obvious because it's something that's constant and consistent. It's the box office numbers, whether or not something was profitable. And I think we're going to find out that there was nothing profitable in Phase 4. I think we'll find out there's nothing been profitable in Phase 5. And I think we're calling into question what was exactly profitable in the Star Wars stuff, to be fair. So. Saltzilla is like, we blew up Barbies with fireworks when I was a kid. I tell you what, the little firecrackers that you could buy in the string thing, right? Those things were so great because when you separated them all out, you could create actual battlefields. You'd be launching your Lincoln Logs and Tinker Toys and Army Men and other action figures all over the place randomly. Occasionally, you'd get stung by the fire cookie. It is what it is. Hey, P Lives here says, I got a new stove this week. I still haven't figured out how to make the air fryer function work. Some of those new stoves are complicated. They really are. You get those like cooktops, and man, you accidentally burn yourself by turning on the wrong burner. Not like I ever did that. Anyway. Oh, wow. My wife has the Gone with the Wind Barbie series. Yeah, says the Bad Cat. Yeah. Stop creating ghosts for confirmation bias. Okay. I'm not going to do that. I won't see ghosts. I like I said, I'm going to report what I see. Grace Randolph reported what she sees. It lines up with what the actors are reporting about the film. That's what I cover. What do you want me to know? Lorena indicated an interest in Barbies. Imagine my total lack of shock. That's right, Red Band 3000. You guys are crushing it with the Snow White titles. This is so funny. Barbie needs to be done fun, like Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. Boom. Sacre bleu. The deadly poke of Zorro is 100% correct. A fish out of water self-discovery story sounds tired and unappealing. That's all they're capable of, though, unfortunately. Do you do giveaways, Culture Casino Axe Mags? No, I don't. Well, I mean, I might just part with stuff. It's fine. Thank you, Six. I will reach out to Thomas. Grease is the word. It's the word, it's the word, it's the motion. It's got groove, it's got feeling. It's the time, it's the place, it's the moment. Death Becomes Her, another great film, right? Fantastic. Spectacular. Weirdo. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. They're going to gender swap it. The Devil Wears Armani. That'd be freaking awesome. I'd go to that. I legit enjoyed Mean Girls. See, you can find joy in some of these things, right? You truly can. One Punch Man Tolkien fan says, good afternoon, CC. Good afternoon to you. Love the iconography there, my friend. Southern Belle for $2. Southern Belle on the main stage for $2. Says, Culture, True Confessions, rom-com Barbie loving guy. I really wish it was good. I like, okay, look, you can make good rom-coms that appeal to both sexes. You can do a feminist movie with, well, a feminist themed movie. You can do it right. What Women Want with Mel Gibson and the cute blonde girl, Helen Hunt, right? Great film. It was great. Appealed to both. And here you go. That being said, MI7 was fun. I agree with you. It's fantastic. Yeah, and a lot of people are here, Shrek PMC. So am I. I'm here. I'm just tired of it. It's in everything. The problem is I have to point it out and talk about what's going on and why. There are a lot of people that just can't be bothered to understand what's happening in a broader sense and why it's happening. It's one of the reasons why I really appreciate what Comics Division does with his E&K, current year with the E&K channel, which is starting to grow for real, and it should. Just unfettered information there. So. Culture is a quartering disciple. I catch some of his stuff occasionally. Disciple, I don't know. I think I take stronger stands on things. I'll put it that way. But he's very good at what he does. Hey, I'm going to take as many lessons as I can from successful people. That's how you become successful yourself. Take what you can, incorporate, and use what you can. Do that in all aspects of business. You'll find success. Does Mexican Iron Man open the window before jumping out? Most of the time, from what I'm to understand. I think, Mike, are you still here? Do you always open the window or not? Mikey? Yeah. I'm wrong about twice a day, so am I. And probably more, to be fair. If James Hetfield is the table, then Mexican Iron Man is the window. That's right. Exit. God, that's going to be stuck in my head. The only thing profitable in the Star Wars world right now is YouTubers covering how crappy it is. This is true. Oh. Space Dave drops another generous Canadian $5 saying, you're trapped in the elevator with Grace Randolph, Joe Biden, and Bob Iger. What do you do? I take one for the team. Figure out for yourselves what that means. But to be fair, I'd probably just tell them they all do terrible jobs. They have yet to do one redeemable thing for humanity. they're actively out to bring us down. But no, I mean, there's a lot of things you could do, but that's a good question. If I'm ever presented with that moment, I will whatever comes to mind at that time. Oftentimes, I'm a bit spontaneous. Truly. Culture. Send you a tweet about that Snow White pic. Ooh. All right. I believe you. There's memes getting dropped all over the place. I wish I could do it. Wish I could do it. This is an interesting tweet. Thank you, Six. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm going to share this. I'm going to share the tweet. The tweet. Da, da, da. I'm weird today. Sorry. Apologize. Actually, I'm weird every day. Just don't know. Thank you, Six. So, from My Time to Shine. Here it is. The people that save Snow White in this version are called the Bandits. Jonathan, the male love interest who isn't a prince, is also a bandit. The bandits are like Robin Hood. They steal from the queen to feed the poor. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why does the one dwarf have to be white? Look at the thoughts on this. Dwarfs' lives matter. The movie is going to flop so hard. Wow. Oh, no. No. Oh. Why? What did we ever do? What did we ever do to deserve that? Jeremy Swigs says, I thought bird was the word. Bird, bird, bird is the word. Bird, bird. Magitech Mags for $2 says, please meme Weave Randolph. There you go. Ooh, Dreamweaver. Hey, Mariella's here. Hi, Mariella. Double back again is double back again. Never watched Titanic. Spoil away. Well, the boat sinks. And Leonardo DiCaprio dies. And it's fine. Magitech Mags for $2 says on creating ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Hey, we got a new Ghostbusters movie coming up around Christmas time. I hope it's good. Looking forward to it. Thank you for the $2 super chat there. John Gibson. Hello, listening while reading. Well, thank you. I think Patrick Logan is here too. I just saw him. He sent me a $20 super chat. We'll get that. Okay. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Wait, did my super chat disappear? Did you send a super chat? Super duper chat. The Mad Capper. Hey. I'll be quirky is here too. I'll be quirky. Yeah. That's not it. Yeah, I've been seeing people get their supers filtered. Like they get like through the purchase process and it might pop up for a second, then it yoinks because YouTube wants none of whatever is being said. So there you go. It's weird. It's weird. Weird. You're weird. You're weird. I blame Peter Dinklage too. Here is an amazing human. Patrick Logan for $20. Amazing. Says, it is strange to me that brands try to promote themselves by disparaging the products that made them rich. That's been exactly my point the whole time with Barbie, right? You would not exist in the world today without capitalism. Now, one of your stated goals is to eliminate capitalism. Anyway, continuing. You don't see successful companies engaging in this self-flagellation. Keep up the good work, dude. No, thank you. You keep up the good work. Keep making great stuff for us, my friend. There are certain people that I'm so proud to know, so glad to know, that do stuff, that make things, that are trying to build this independent iron age that we absolutely need in the world to disengage from the stuff that the mainstream pumps out there. And nobody trusts the mainstream. I know I keep reiterating this regularly, but our trust in anything mainstream right now is at its lowest level across the board. The Disney trust is now gone. Nobody trusts Disney. They don't trust them. They're no longer a family company. They're no longer a whole lot of nobody trusts any of the institutions anymore. You don't trust entertainment companies. You can no longer trust directors. People are turning to each other for communication. That's why platforms like YouTube and Rumble and Odysee and Minds and Getter and even Twitter now. That's why they're turning things around and having success. They're having success because it allows people to communicate, right, without being censored for the most part. I mean, obviously, there's a certain level of censorship on various video platforms, but when it comes to other things, it's not anymore. Anyway. Action com die weave too. Die weaver. There you go. Christmas time equals next spring. Does it really? That's a bummer. Kate did kill Leo. No lies there. No lies detected. Thank you, Fat Elvis, for saying the truth. Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. And I'll try not to sing out of key. Hey, Philip M for $2 says, I raise you $2, Magitech Mags. Just kidding. Thank you, Philip M. Oh, I love all of you. Kara Says is here. Kara Says! Snow, whoa, I'm not sure I can read this, but I will. Snow, Hermaphrodite, and the Seven Looters. Yeah, well, yeah, we don't know. We don't know what Snow identifies as yet. Apparently, it's not a romantic interest. Holy cow, massive super sticker from Big Daddy MRI 1999. Let's party like it's 1999. Thanks for being you, says Big Daddy MRI. Well, no, thank you. Thank you for being you and all the support you do and all of the amazing things that you do while you're still working. You are amazing, Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Southern Bell for $2 is Culture and the 7 Barbies. Memers? No. Why are you doing this to me? Come on. Anyway, I appreciate all of your massive support. In fact, so much so that I'm going to give you a Wilton. You probably don't want it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for exposing how much you love Culture Casino.
Anyway, I appreciate it. Zax is here. This guy. Awesome guy. Bologna. That's right. Bologna sausage. Oh, by the way, the bologna sausage t-shirts are coming. I've got a whole lot of new stuff. You guys, you're going to love it. Griffin's like, in 2023's something white. I don't know. Self-partnered like Emma Watson has been for the past 3 years after 4 failed engagements. Yikes. How do you fail at engagements? I don't know. The very lovely Mariella Newworth for $9.99. Thank you, dear. You're amazing. Says, did you know Jet Li turned down a role in The Matrix Reloaded because the producers wanted him to record and copy all his martial arts moves into a digital library with all rights owned by them? No, I did not know that. Ask me if I'm surprised, though. No. Wow, Warner Brothers are jerk faces. That sucks. Could you imagine how awesome he would have been in that? Good for him for turning it down. Good for him for turning it down. Wow. I did not know that. See, I learn stuff all the time. Thank you, Mariella. You are lovely. I appreciate that. Snowflake and the 7 SJWs. Thank you, Monkey Jeebus. There you go. 10,000 subscribers. We are getting there. We are moving. We are moving. Aurora Uplink says, have a great day. I hope you have a great day. I hope you guys check me out on the Tuesday tirade, which is coming up in a little while. We're gonna be ditching out of here pretty quick. And then after Tuesday tirade, we're gonna go right over to the H-Cast. There's gonna be an all entertainment coverage day on the channel and over on obviously Mr. H's channel. Has already released a bunch of videos. Guy just constantly works. He does so many different things all at the same time. I'm very jealous. Someday it will be that awesome. We'll see. I should have Zach's on a Sunday night. You're right. Zach's just sends me a message. Yeah. Space Dave 2000 says the smartest thing that could be said right now. I don't believe Kathleen's going anywhere because Bob's not going anywhere. Thoughts? I think you're on point. Nailed it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think. Why change the status quo when you can continue to destroy things very effectively? And you have no chance of being replaced because the board are all corrupted individuals as well, including one who supports forced labor in China, who's now the chairman of the board over there. So there you go. Ram Bam 3000 for £5 sterling says Slush Brown and the 7 wealth redistribution. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, that is an interesting super chat indeed. Uh-oh. Thank you, Ram Bam. Oh, you guys, thank you for keeping the channel going. I really appreciate it. Zach's is too big to be on this small channel. That's true. Zach's would be slumming it with me. I'm a huge fan of Zach. So I went. He got monetized. I went on the show. The next day he was demonetized. I'm like, oh, that was probably my fault. It wasn't, but it was funny. I still feel bad. Zach's has been mistreated by the digital world. Let's just be fair and be nice. Love that guy. H-Cast, that's right. Mariella says, I hate Hollywood. Me too. I want independent movement so bad. We've got this great community, and I'm going to use that word properly. We've got a great community in Atlanta that's making incredible independent stuff because they have so many wonderful minds there that were basically building out their own Hollywood. And while they do a lot of mainstream productions there, they have a lot of people with a lot of downtime, and they make just phenomenal stuff. They do. We're greatly blessed. I did an interview with Patrick Logan. So great. So great. Just absolutely blessed. I mean, this guy, I'm interview people all the time, when it makes sense. I haven't had a chance to like sit down and talk to people. I'd love to. I thought about it today. Who would I love to do an in-depth, like 7-part interview with? I think Eric July. I'd like to get everybody from his studio, talk to them all individually. And I think I know the people that I can contact to make that happen because I know a lot of the folks over there. And I think I should do that. I really do. And if I did, I think I could put together like an hour or two long, like kind of a documentary about Eric July, his journey, and all the stuff that was going on that got him to this point. And I think that's valuable. I think that's the kind of stuff we need to do in support of all of this independent stuff that's happening. I think sitting down with Razor Fist, right? That would be genius. I think that's a path forward, folks. I think we may be doing that. So a lot of places, I mean, a lot of things are in Atlanta. Indeed, Monkey Jeebus. Disney's in Atlanta, but there's a lot of things there. You have a lot of talent there, and they're not aligned necessarily politically with all the other baloney sausage that's going on. And that's the thing you try to avoid. Yeah, Patrick Logan is like, it's an uphill battle, but it's possible. Thanks for the kind words, man. No, you deserve every one of those words, my friend. There's so much there. There's so much to offer there. In fact, I'm going to try to convince the boss that when we do the Florida thing this year, not only will we stop in Hilton Head to see Mikey, but on the way back we'll swing through Atlanta and try to hook up with as many people as possible there. Time Prophet's like, I'm free. There you go. Worth every penny, I'm sure. There, Time Prophet. Zax was demonetized because I was touching out my gangster rap freestyle for my upcoming SoundCloud EP. Yes, man. SoundCloud. The CDC is in Atlanta. Yeah, that's an unfortunate circumstance, I would say. I bet I went back through Death Angel. I did not see. I'll double check one more time, but I did not see a thupatat. A thupatat. Nada. Which is a bummer. Eric Case here. Oh, look at Culture Casino. I can get anyone here. I know everyone. Not true. That's not what I meant. Why would you do that, Eric A? Yeah. Big meanie. There's Tom, the Rogue Attraction. What's up, brother? Good to see you. This guy, can't wait to hang out with him in Florida when I go, says that's a long 6 minutes. It is. We're an hour and 12 minutes. We're an hour over what normally the show runs. So that tells me something. The payment of, oh no. Wow. That might be it. Maybe it's an unfortunate payment amount that they are concerned with. I'll bet you get a refund on both those soon. Yeah, I think you will too. I think that there's stuff getting blocked, guys. It's just happening. It's just happening. Is something wrong, Culture? You need help. Well, I'm crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy. Anyway. Space Dave 2000 says, gotta run. Appreciate your channel and all you do. Appreciate the clean language and spitting facts. Well, thank you. And yeah, I like to keep it clean. The only time it's not, obviously, is Sunday night. So if you don't, there's some harsh words that get used in there. Tom might mix in a few today during the Tuesday tirade, but for the most part, yeah, I like to be appealing to everybody and available to everybody. If you have kids in the car, because a lot of people are driving during the day when I'm talking on the live streams, I don't want you to have to turn it off. And just to be fair. All right, I got to get out of here. Love you guys. Zach's, reach out to me, brother. Bring you out to me. Anyway, reach out to me, Zach, and we'll get you on the show. So, yeah. If you are a producer on the channel 6, you could be in here making sure I don't embarrass you or others. So, hey, Evil Ramen's here. Good to see you. All right, I gotta go. I love you guys. I'm gonna run the credits one more time. Thank you so very much. You guys are amazing. What wonderful support. We are closing in on 10K. All thanks to you and your promotion of the channel. And I couldn't ask for better viewers. Thank you. Thank you very, very much, guys. And look at all these amazing members. I have to update this again because of all you incredible beings out there. I miss Snortapoopus. Was Snortapoopus here? I saw him over on Loki's channel this morning, but maybe Snortapoopus took a nap. We got like I said, this weekend looking forward to member stream and probably a high roller stream, because we need to do one of those. High rollers are actually live on the channel. Member streams are just for members. So there's that. There's no sound on the outro, by the way. Really? That's a bummer. I gotta work on that too. Anyway, have a great day, everybody. And as always, see ya.